Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today our topic is motion in one, two or three dimensions. Motion in one. What is a motion in one dimension? A body or a particle moving along a straight line or straight path is said to have one-dimensional motion. I will repeat it. A particle or body which is moving along a straight line or a straight path is said to have one-dimensional motion. Now let us consider a body is moving in a particular direction or line. Here from starting point or reference point, A position, and after time t, then it reaches position B after time t day x. Suppose a body is moving along a particular direction, then its position at any time can be described by finding or calculating the distance traveled by the body in a particular time or at that time from the reference point or the origin. So here from figure, first a body starts from reference point O and after time t it is at point A. That means this distance, let us suppose is x. This distance x will describe the position of the object after time t. For example, after time t dash, its position is b, so we will refer that as x dash. So x dash is the distance traveled by the body after time t dash. So to describe the position of the object at any time, what we have to do, we have to find the distance traveled by the body from the reference point or the point. Or in other words, we can say only one coordinate, say x is required to describe the position of the body or particle in one dimensional motion. That means in one dimension only one coordinate, say x, is required to describe its position in one dimensional motion. So how to describe that? It is simple that when the body is moving in a particular direction, then after time t, the position is described by knowing the single coordinate, or here say x coordinate, to describe its position in one dimension. And we can write down here the example: motion of a bus on straight road, or motion of a train on straight track is the one dimensional motion. Well, simply we will remember it that in one dimension only one coordinate is required to describe the position of the object or the body after time or given time t. Only one coordinate is required. So this type of motion is known as one-dimensional motion. That means it is moving along a straight path, and so only one coordinate is required to describe this position. Examples are motion of a bus on a straight road, or the motion of a train on a straight track, are the examples of one-dimensional motion. Then after that, what is two-dimensional motion? A body or particle moving in a plane is said to have two-dimensional motion. Two-dimensional motion. A body or a particle moving in a plane is said to have two-dimensional motion. So when the body is moving in a plane, it is having two-dimensional motion. To describe the position of the particle or the object in two dimensions, two coordinates are required to describe the position of the particle. So to describe the two-dimensional motion, two coordinates are required to describe the position of the particle in the plane. How it is described? By knowing the distance traveled by the particle from two mutually perpendicular coordinates, that is x and y. Two particular coordinate axes, x and y. Then for example here is the position of the coordinate, is x and y. The origin, here it is y and here it is x. Now by knowing the position of the particle, how do we have to describe the two coordinates, that's x and y? The distance of the particle from the x-axis is y and the distance of the particle from the y-axis is x. So to describe its position, we have to find out these two coordinates, that's x and y. So when the two coordinates are to find, so we can say the motion is two-dimensional. The motion is two-dimensional. Why? Because we have to describe, or we have to find the two coordinates. Example is motion of an insect on floor. Motion of an insect on floor. When the insect is moving on the floor, its motion is said to be have two-dimensional, because two coordinates have to be found, x and y, which are to find from two mutually perpendicular coordinate axes, x and y. So such a type of motion is known as two-dimensional motion. Then after two-dimensional is a three-dimensional. Three-dimensional is a particle or body moving in space is said to have three-dimensional motion. That means a particle or a body which is moving in the space is said to have three-dimensional. In three-dimensional motion, three coordinates, that's x, y, and z, are to be found. That means the distance of the particle from the three axes mutually perpendicular axes, x, y, and z. To describe its motion, the three coordinates x, y, and z are to be known as the distance traveled from x-axis or from y-axis and z-axis. Then we can find its position. So such a motion is known as three-dimensional motion. Example: motion of kite in sky. Motion of kite in sky. Motion of an aeroplane. Motion of an aeroplane in sky are three-dimensional motion. The motion of kite in sky and motion of an aeroplane in sky is a three-dimensional motion. In three-dimensional, we have to find the three coordinates x, y, and z. Thank you.